Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth and I run the blog lifefromtheviolasection.com, where I share my favorite practice tips, general advice, and tech for musicians. Have you ever gotten a folder for a gig or an orchestra rehearsal that is just full of multiple PDFs that you would like to put into Forscore? There are actually multiple ways that you can import all of those scores at once into Forscore to save you time and to maximize the amount of practice time that you have to prepare for all of that sheet music that you are putting into the app. So without further ado, let's just dive into these tips. All right, here's my iPad, here's Forscore. I have it just on the quick start guide page. Make things nice and clean, stress-free tonight. So just be aware that depending on what version of Forscore you're using and what device you're on, whether that's an iPhone, an iPad, or a Mac, and what version of Forscore you're running, these instructions could be a little bit different. So if you're having trouble with any of these importing options, let me know what device you're on and what version and everything so that everybody can get some more information and so that maybe I can troubleshoot and help you. So for your own reference, I am on my iPad on iPad OS 26.1. I do have an update available to 26.2, but I'm not going to mess with that before filming this video because I don't have the hours that's going to take to update my iPad. And then for Forscore, let's check what version I'm on. To do that, I like to go up and activate this kind of top menu, click on Forscore, About Forscore, and it looks like I am on 15.0.7. So tonight I'm going to import music from the Files app into Forscore. If you're importing from another app, these instructions will probably be fairly similar. They might be just a little bit different to multi-select things. So our first strategy to import multiple files at once into Forscore is to use the import button within the app. So we're going to click on the half note in the top left, down to this little download button. That is the import button, and you can choose places to import your files from. We're going to choose Files. Then you're going to look for whatever folder you are importing files from. So for me, I made a folder for this video. We've got 3 files in it. What you're going to do is select all of them. So I'm just going to go and tap on the little circle within each of those so you can see there's just a little circle in the bottom third of that score preview. Tap on it and then it turns into a check mark. Then just press the open button and it imports all 3 at once. All right, option number 1, import from Forscore, grab the files, bring them right in. Okay, so for our second way of importing files, we are going to go to the Files app and import into Forscore. Okay, just a warning, on my version, I am having some trouble with this way of importing things. So if you want to, try this one out on yours if you're running a different version than I am and see if it works. And I'll show you where it doesn't work later in this tutorial. If you want to skip this portion though and not worry about it, then just skip ahead to the next chapter of the video and you will see the final tip. So here we are in my Files app. I've already opened the folder containing the PDFs that I would like. So I'm going to press on Select, and here you can also press Select All. So if you've got like 20 PDFs in here that you want to import at once, that will save you a lot of time. Now we are going to go to the little Upload button for our sharing options, and this gives you the standard Apple sharing window. So I click on Apps, and then I scroll down the suggestions until I find Forscore. Click on that, and then it adds them right in. So when you do it this way, I find that now in Forscore 15, it opens a separate Forscore window. So if you see the apps that I have open, I have this one, this new window of Forscore, and I have the one that I was in previously, which is annoying. And I would love for them to change this, or at least have the option to choose what, like if you want new imports to go into a new tab or just open right in the app that you already have open, or to do this, because personally I don't really like how this works. So what it did was it imported just the one that it opened in a new window. The other 2 files did not make it into the Forscore library. So definitely if you are interested in trying this version, check it out on your own and let me know in the comments if it does or doesn't work for you. Okay, I have one final way to import multiple scores into Forscore, and this one is working for me, so I hope that it does for you too. We are going to open Files and Forscore side by side. So I just make both apps smaller by pulling from the bottom right to make the app window into whatever size I want. Then swipe up and get Forscore, change the size of this so that it takes up about half the screen. So now find the folder of files that you want to import into Forscore. Click on the three dots up at the top, select, and then select all, or you can manually go through and tap. Now you are going to just click and drag or tap and drag over into Forscore. You can see it has all three of those scores selected, and it imports all three. Now, since the second tip didn't work, I do just want to confirm with you all that it did actually go through this time. So let's full size Forscore. We have the Daily Dozen. We should also have Shostakovich String Quartet number 8. Yes, we've got it. And Vamos third position. It's there. All right, so definitely try the drag and drop method that I just showed you and our first way, which was using the import button in Forscore. If you're using an app other than Files, like maybe Google Drive or another cloud service, take the methods that I showed you today and test them out in the app. Let me know if they work for you or not. If they don't, let me know what app you're trying to use and I will see if I can possibly figure out how to do that, and I can make a Forscore Friday or a separate YouTube video all about it. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's quick Forscore video. I hope it helps save you some time when you're preparing for a big concert. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing. I post new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Time. I will see you next week.